Hello everybody and welcome back to Help Will Come Tomorrow. So you meet us on the morning of day 13. Everyone's hungry, everyone's thirsty. Dimitri is still tired, as is Zofia here. But as far as temperature, everyone seems to be doing fine. The camp visibility is very low because the palisade is giving us -30. If we look on the map, I mean, this guy is kind of close. This guy is kind of close. This guy's nowhere near us. It's light snow, so it's not too bad out there. We have plenty of smoked meats and some lard. Some dried mushrooms. Got tons of mold because my food was going bad. I had so much food it was going bad, and there's some rotten food. There's some raw meat we need to either cook or we need to dry. And by dry I mean smoke. So let's put a little more fuel on the fire so we can cook. And put some cones. There we are. We're up to 10. I'm gonna need some water, I expect. No, I have 9. Alright, so what can I do with that raw meat I have? I mean, should I be using it? I can make a stew. Meat goulash increases morale and reduces cold. I mean, no one's really cold. So maybe I don't want to do that. I mean, is anyone's morale like very bad? Your morale is pretty bad. Your morale's good. Your morale's good. Your morale's okay. I mean, if I can get away with... If I can hoard this for later, and by hoard it, I mean turn it into the smoked meat, which actually is better for you. Wait, this is food 4, meat 4, food 5, meat 4. So smoking it actually makes it better than raw meat. I guess that makes sense because we kind of cooked it a little bit. We also have the smoked fish. So instead, I think I'll make some root soup, or maybe some mushroom soup if I could. Mushroom soup doesn't use... That's right, mushroom soup doesn't use dried mushrooms. But I can make a dried mushroom soup, and it's just called regular soup. But instead, I think I'm going to use edible roots. Not as good as food, but... Let's cook that up. Should help everyone with their thirst a little bit. And hand out the soups. You're still hungry, you're still thirsty. Okay, that's fine. Surely we have something you can chew on. Got some beans. Got some bugs. I could give you a smoked meat, but that sounds like a little excessive. Why don't you just eat some beans? Just some beans. Here you go. I don't know if I need to cook them or what, but here, eat some beans. There you go, not bad. Some uncooked frozen beans. And Zofia, here's just some water. There you go. Feel better. Alright, so... I record these in batches, so it has been several days since the last time I played. So I've pretty much forgotten what we're doing. What do we need? What do we want to do? What do we want to upgrade, perhaps? We can make blankets. We can make a cover. Here's the trap. So we need sticks. And well-equipped workshop. So we can make pistols, rifles. So we need scrap metals and sticks. Here, if we want to upgrade this, we could have a cot. Or a wash tub. But still, requires sticks. Well, maybe not. I mean, we still need sticks. And still need sticks here to make advanced traps. So maybe we go on a stick run. How about that? You guys are a little tired, but that's... You're just regular old fatigued, not exhausted fatigued. So, I don't know if it's a good idea. I guess I could have you... Are you injured in any way? I could have you heal up. Your health is not awesome, but... I'm going to send you out on an expedition. Where could we maybe find a good amount of sticks? We don't know what's here, but I don't see sticks in this. This looks like an open field. Sticks are low. I don't know if we could actually cross the river. Sticks medium over here at the lazy river. And I don't want to get near these guys, really. So maybe we come up here to the branch, which we know we can break to sticks. And there's sticks, a low chance of getting sticks here. So maybe we come here, we come here, we come here. Let's see what we can do. Let's send an expedition. Zafia and Dimitri. I'm going to give you some items. I'm going to give you a knife. I'm going to give you a bow and arrow. You only have 2 shots with that, though, so good luck. I'll take the sack. Just for building and breaking up stones. Used to extract roots or mushrooms. I'm going to take the fishing rod, just in case we get up there to that river and we have a fishing event. How about that? Doing good? All right. That's what I also need. Okay, so I need to think about this as well. I'm probably going to need canvas or pelts. So those are probably going to be important because I'm assuming we're going to want to make clothes eventually. And canvas and, you know, pelts are just good overall to make other things. So I'm going to avoid this, and I'm going to try to come up here. I'm going to avoid doing anything in our near vicinity because I don't want to drag them on top of me. Well, that's a bobcat. And I probably don't want to be in a fight with a bobcat, so let's just move on. Loss probability is up there. Let's come here. Low chance getting some sticks. Let's give it a search. We lost a point. Okay, Dimitri lost a point, and now he's exhausted. Take the sticks, take the cones. Good. Fortunately, he is now exhausted. But I want to keep going. I'm going to keep pressing. Now you've lost one. But we found some bark, we found some bones, we found some mushrooms, and 1 stick. Kind of almost filled up our spots, though. I didn't realize that taking the tools also took up one of your gathering spots, really. Got some sticks, got some moss, some string, that's useful. But now we gotta figure out what we want and drop. Let's drop the cones. I think we have a lot of cones. Let's drop the mold. We have tons of bark, let's drop the bark. Moss, not great. Let's grab the string. I'll grab the water. It's a point. It uses, you know, that saves us a little bit. So there is a loss probability. So I think I probably want to do this last. I'm gonna roll the dice here, and then probably return, assuming we don't get lost. Alright, so he's got 0 now. That's not great, because he's exhausted. Let's take all the food. We have that tons of clay. Return to camp, please. Thank you, guys. You did a lot of work. Now, Dimitri, I'm gonna have to ask you to rest, buddy. I'm sorry. I know that was a little exhausting. I pushed you a little more than I probably should have. But thank you, sir. Got tons of roots. Got some water now. I do need to spend a couple points. I'd love to have built something today, but that's okay. I'd like to perhaps smoke up this food. We didn't catch any fish. Smoke 4 of the fish, or 4 of the meat, excuse me, and I'm gonna have you do that, Sergey. How's that? You good? I'm going to, well, now you're both tired. Zofia, how about you spend your point here? Just take care. Just gather your strength. Now you're not, well, you still are tired. Could put you here. You're just barely over the line of tired, huh? I'm gonna smoke some more food. Smoke this meat. I'm gonna have Maria do that. Smoke the last of the meat, please. Thank you. You're barely tired, and you're doing good. So here's what I want to do. I want Sergey here, not Dimitri. Sergey, I want you to check the snares. I'm gonna use your point. 1 point to check the snares, please. What'd you get? You found 1 grouse. All right. Well, I'm not gonna spend the time. Hopefully, it'll still be good next day. What I am going to do is I want your morale to be a little higher, please. So I want you and Maria, please, to just have a little chat. Camp morale went up. All right, so I need the bottom 3 to go rest. I'm sorry, can I not rest them? Is it because you're resting? Yeah. Alright, there you go. Everyone's rested. Except for Maria. She's just hanging out here. By herself, I guess. No one's gonna get cold. Let's end the day. What's this? Mysterious Stalker. Something is lurking in the dark around the camp. You see a pair of eyes that ominously glance in your direction, slowly moving between the trees. Is this an Amur leopard, or maybe a lynx? The beast is certainly smaller than a bear, and a wolf would hardly wander alone. When you are wondering what steps are best to take in the event of an attack, the animal makes a quiet snore, and then the eyes disappear in the dark. Maybe in the morning, the traces will tell you who this mysterious observer was. Alright, let's say no hero without a wound. That's been popping up a lot lately. Captain, were you wounded in the war? Yes, ma'am. In the spring of the 15th, when the Bolshevik were attacking Tarnow, my unit was... In fact, why do you want to hear this story? I want to know what cloth you're cut from. Every topic for conversation is good. Let's not... I mean, we're not going to say we're judging you. No, we're just asking a question. Anything that will help occupy my mind will help. I understand, but it's actually a very ordinary story. I wasn't wounded in any heroic charge or on enemy troops, but during the artillery fire. Well, I'm not sure if it wasn't a random salvo of our own battery. Maybe let's not talk about wounds and diseases now. Why not, actually? Because we have better topics, because it will weaken our spirit. Because we have better topics. Because I have so many other stories to recall, beautiful, heroic, showing the glory of the Russian arms. Contemporary wars are a terrible topic. So let's reach into the past. Not so long ago, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of chasing Napoleon away in 1812. Do you know, Captain, I was in the Cathedral of Christ the Savior when Tchaikovsky's overture was played for the first time in those cannons in Moscow? With those cannons in Moscow. Over 30 years have passed since the concert, but it is an unforgettable experience. Cap morale's doing great. Greetings to arms, bad dreams, by God's grace, ye wretched of the earth. Let's talk about by God's grace. I hope that all this turmoil is finally over, and Tsar Nicholas, may heaven protect him, will finally restore order. They are rather vain hopes. His Majesty had not had enough time to act as a real descendant of the Romanovs. We have to accept this. Our ruler lost his ground and abdicated because he was too weak to rule. This is some witchcraft. When people understand how much pain and suffering these revolt folks have brought, they will beg Nicholas to take the crown back. Will he agree? In this situation, he will no longer be an autocrat, but a ruler by the whim of the masses. So when his faithful subjects get bored and start preparing the next revolt, it won't be like that. The Tsar has a mission entrusted by God to protect his people from suffering. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? His Imperial Majesty gave up his divine mission once in March. Will he do it again when wearing the crown starts to be uncomfortable? We all learn from mistakes. Now all honest people know what revolution means. And the revolutionaries know that it is possible to banish the ruler of Holy Rus from the throne if they cry out loud enough. So maybe the loudmouths should be shot, or are you on the side of the revolutionaries? Never. Both you and I are in the same boat. I'm just starting to see gaps in the old order. End summary. Everyone gets a little bit more, not trust, but credit, I guess. Maybe it is trust. I forget what the icons mean. But everyone's liking each other in some capacity. Alright. Sophia passed her morale test, as did Sergei here. They're both still tired, though. Alright, we got another hunger situation here. We got that grouse, that wood grouse to handle. Let's go ahead and make another soup, really. Let's put some more cones on the fire. What's the map looking like? Alright, we got looks like a weasel. Some kind of stoat, maybe. And that appears to be a rabbit, but it may not be a rabbit. You've moved a little closer, I think. Maybe a bad idea to come here and hunt these things. Let's go ahead and make up something. Probably another root soup, perhaps. Just trying to hold our preserved food. The big stuff, the meats, for later. Soups, please. Just a good old root soup. And Maria, you can get on that. And we will pass out said soup. Alright, that's really knocked some hunger down. A couple thirsty people. And a couple tired people, but that's alright. Maria, I'm going to use you to cook or to skin the grouse, please. Got 2 feathers, 2 meats. Alright, 2 meats is not enough. It's not a full stack for drying. Is there something I want to build while I still have the points to build? It's a clear sky, no one's going to be cold. I mean, traps might be good. We don't have the sticks, though. Oh, no, we do. We need 5 of... Actually, we need 15 of 15, so we do not have the sticks. I thought we got more sticks than this. My mistake. We did get a few branches that we could break into sticks. Got enough string. So maybe I want to spend some time doing that. You know what, Maria? I guess you're going to spend your last point. Just wanted to check your stats again real quick. Breaking some sticks. And by sticks, I mean branches. Here you go. It's kind of a waste because we could use a 4th one, but we don't have a 4th one. Have a... Oh, a hatchet. If I had a hatchet, that would be better. But let me guess, I need sticks to make a hatchet. Yes, well... I need cut stones. This is a lot of work. So... I don't really want to use your points for that. But maybe that would... I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a... Is it a waste? Let's... I think it's a waste. I think getting to the hatchet, unless there's something very special about the hatchet, allows you to obtain more timber during the expedition. Could be good to have on hand then, so maybe we should try to go for it. So we need 2 cut stones. I don't know how many stones comes from a... How many cut stones comes from a stone. So I'm just going to say 2. We're just going to cut 2 stones. How many? We could do up to 4. I'm going to say just 2 for now. Just tell me. I'm going to use the hammer. Maria, I'll use you on this. How many stones come from... How many cut stones come from stones? 4. Or 8, so 4 from each. Alright, so now you're done. I want to use, I'm going to use Sergei to make a hatchet. Using 3 sticks, 2 cut stones, and 1 string, please. You made a hatchet. Thank you. Now, I'm going to also use you, stay right there, to cut 3 branches with said hatchet. 24 sticks. That's a lot of sticks, my dude. Your fatigue is fairly high. Alright, I'm going to hold off on using you for right now. Your fatigue, not terrible. Alright, I'm just going to go out and do another quick expedition with these 2. I'd love to get some pelts, maybe. I'm not going to take the fishing rod. I think it was taking up my time. Taking up a lot of space. Branches are depleted over here. Sticks are depleted here. There's really not good options for wood, is there? I'd have to come over here, and the sticks are depleted. Branch, so I could come here. That's really close to you, though, and that could draw you over. Needles depleted. Needles medium, bark medium. Kind of out of good options, aren't I? I've really worked this place to death. We can maybe come over here to the felling furrows and get some wood. Maybe we can split that. Can't... Yeah, maybe we'll come here. Again, it's still dangerous to do that. Hunt whatever this thing is. Come here. I don't know. Let's go for it. We could be pushing out maybe on this side, but be so close to these guys. I don't know if we want to do that right next to them. Alright, so I'm gonna give you the knife. I'm gonna give you the bow and arrow. I'm gonna give you the sack. And we'll take the hatchet. How about that, guys? Are we good? We're all good? Is that what the thing that was causing, is that a... I said it was a weasel, but is that a wolverine? If it is a wolverine, we probably don't want to mess with it. But is that what was causing the noises last night? An angry beast. You go deeper into the cedar forest. Black as a grave. Somewhere nearby, a stream murmurs and owls hoot in the treetops. Sneaking under the scratching bushes, you navigate more with your hearing than your eyesight. And suddenly you hear this growling or barking. It's the furry wolverine low at the ground, trying to scare you away from its prey, a small musk deer. Try to scare it away with screams and stones. Turn around quickly and escape into the thicket. Retreat calmly, without aggressive movements. Try to throw a knife. Try to throw a hatchet. Try to shoot it. No, we don't want any part of you, Mr. Wolverine. We just want to retreat calmly. You preferred not to risk. The wolverines fiercely defend their prey and don't hesitate to fight with much stronger than themselves. The wolverine makes a few more repelling hissing sounds, but it seems to be pleased with your departure. Well, today it is the one who will be fooled, not you. That's... I mean, we're still... Did I use a point for that? That's kind of garbage. Whatever. Let's just move on here. Oh, there's a hare. So let's move here and try to get that wood. Found some sticks, some arrows. That's nice to have, and some full wood logs. Good. Branches, mushrooms. So there's bark, mushrooms, and mold there. I don't think that's really worth it. Eggs and berries and cones here. Probably just want to push on. Let's go for the rabbit if we could. You have barely come out of a more open area and suddenly a hare leaps from a nearby clump. Try to shoot it with the bow. A beautiful hit put the hare in a deep snowbank. You quickly run to make sure you haven't actually missed. There it is. Game is for dinner today. We'll take one dead rabbit, please. Sticks here are depleted. Sticks here can be found. Medium amounts of sticks over there. Give it a quick search. We'll probably lose some points. We did. We lost 1 point from Dimitri. Got a couple sticks, though. Do we want to keep pushing? Or do we want to just head back? I'll probably just head back. I don't want to potentially waste any more of these points. Let's just return to camp, please. Alright. So, we can build with our builder boys. Could set up some traps, or make the trapping section where we can make fish trap, hare trap, and bird trap. Could make this place where we actually do not have enough scrap metal for that. Never mind. The cot reduces fatigue and increases morale. The wash tub allows you to do amputations, compress for frostbites, and wound cleansing. You know, honestly, we might... If we're ever in a position where we need to do an amputation, or we need to, like, there's frostbite or something, we probably want to make this now while we have the opportunity. I will use 3 bones, and I need 8 structures, so I'll use a couple clay because we have tons of that. I will use probably the hammer for building. And my 2 builder boys can go over there and do it. I know you're not fond of each other, but that's okay. You guys can suck it up for now, right? Camp morale is super high now. We're still fatigued. And now only one that has any points left is Zofia here. So Zofia, you could skin my hair, please. That's not... Yeah. That goes there? Yeah, I thought so. I got 1 pelt, 1 fat, 3 meats. It's a good amount of meats. And then with your final point, I would like you to please smoke those meats. Thank you very much. Now, between Maria and Dimitri, who is more tired? 23? 11? Okay, yeah. So, definitely Dimitri, you do not get to sleep in the shelter today. Let's end the day. What's happened? The walking table? Can Siberia surprise you with anything else? Well, maybe. The table you were working at has been poorly secured, and when the night frost cut the soil, the whole workshop began to slide dangerously into the nearby ravine. You rushed to save it. It's so heavy. You have made a lot of effort to stabilize the structure. Alright, so we saved the workshop. Maybe I should have checked to see if its durability was high. Maybe it wasn't. Let's go for Ye Wretched of the Earth. And what, as you say it, comrade, are you happy? Are you happy now? What do you mean? Now you're going to start a fight, aren't you, Dimitri? Our situation, well, we have a classless society here. We have become equal through your revolution. Anarchy has brought us to the lowest possible state. This is still not justice. You still have it easier. I don't want to insult him by saying you still have it easier. This is still not justice. What is that? You may be right, but it's still not justice. If we all die now, it will be after a life in undeserved luxury for some, and in undeserved misery for others. So both of those options don't... Sounds a lot like, hey, but you've had it easier. Say what you want, but you will not build better communism on this vale of tears. Probably it suits you. It's better for everyone to suffer if only one suffers. This is mean thinking. Claptrap. Besides, if the soldiers on the next train save us, the newspapers will hail you as heroes, and we, the plebeians, will not even be photographed. Well, it's very sad, but you have to have a good appearance for press photos, and to give an interview to a serious newspaper, you need to have a bit of social genteelness. Yeah, she doesn't like you. That's right, as my grandpa used to say, if milk had rained from the sky, only the rich would have jugs to catch it. That's quite a statement. Alright, let's go for, the gold buckle. Let's go for not a step back. I don't know if we can make it as a team. Maybe we should split up. Maria, don't you say things like this. I'm sorry, I'm clicking to continue? No, it's like desertion. I mean, we're like a military unit, and any flouting of discipline will be considered by the enemy as weakness. We are not a unit. How many times do we have to say that, Lieutenant? Click to continue. I'm clicking, please. You can probably hear my mouse. I'm clicking it. Captain, not Lieutenant. Captain, please don't get carried away. It was on the train where you were the captain. Let's not insult him. Please do not get carried away, Captain. We just haven't gotten used to military discipline. I'm not saying that to frighten or torment anyone. I just know how defeatism works. General Kornilov ordered us to shoot anyone who tried to escape. Not by ill will, but to save the army. Doubt is like gangrene. Yes, we understand you, Lieutenant. It's Captain. Yeah, Captain. He doesn't like us. We had those two bickering back and forth all night. We're probably going to end the episode here at the beginning of this new day. Oh, well, got some very tired people. They are quite exhausted. Did I not set them to rest? I thought I set them to rest. Did I not click it? Maybe I didn't click it. My mistake if I didn't click it. A hawk took the easy way out, and instead of hunting something, he decided to steal a hare from your trap. As soon as you saw this, you rushed to chase the robber away, but it managed to tear the snares apart severely. The good news is that you have the hare. The bad news is the traps placed by the palisades barely held on. So there's our hare. The quality. We should check the quality. 38, or 35, 58, 49, 65, 33. I don't know if that's in repair levels yet. I swear I set them here, right? I did set them to Dimitri. Hey, excuse me, Dimitri. You gained some stubble there. I didn't notice, and you as well. You don't have it in here in this picture, but in here you look a little. On day 15, I guess you get a little bit of scruff. But I think I'm calling it here. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.